Hello,
Good
everybody.
morning. This is a bit of a different vibe for us today.
I know. We just went to the gym.
Yeah.
We've got coffee, and this week's video we're gonna do. Oh, there's cars. It's fine. Let's just pretend no one can see. I don't even know if we're in the frame. But anyway,
do a reading vlog.
We're gonna do a reading vlog.
So obviously Charlie and I don't live together. We live separate lives, like 30 minutes away from each other.
But you always see us together.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But we actually don't. We don't spend every single day together. Believe it or not.
So we're gonna just like alternate clips, day by day, what we get up to. Both busy gals.
We are. We're both very, very busy gals.
Usually up early, go to the gym, and then go to work, get all that done. But we do have time for reading.
And we're going to do a little reading vlog, so stay tuned. Okay, people are looking now. It's time to get back.
I don't want to talk about it. I need help. I'm so aware. This is like my maybe 4th time rereading Onyx Storm. I just felt like it was time. I've done Fourth Wing Iron Flame over the last like month or so. I always like to have an audiobook on the go. So I do a lot of driving, so I like to listen to an audiobook. However, yeah, the last 3 audiobooks I have been the Empyrean series, which if you haven't listened to the graphic audio of like these books, please do. Like, it is such a fun time. Like, it's a really good way to like reread a book, and you just get like I feel like I get extra attached like listening to everyone's voices and stuff like that. So yeah, this is my audiobook on the go for this week.
Happy Monday, everybody. I have a work from home day today, so I get to do a little bit of reading before I start. I am currently reading Duplicity by Elodie Hart. I read her Alchemy series last year. Really enjoyed it. I need a bit of a spicy palate cleanser. That's the truth of it. I need a little spicy palate cleanser. So I just thought something fun and sexy is going to be the way to go, because I have some pretty hard hitters on my TBR after this. I am currently 14% through. So I'm going to try and read for like half an hour this morning. See how we go. But I'm loving this so far. I really, really like it. I really like Elodie Hart's style of writing, because obviously it is just spice, Schmeck's Club, that's the vibes. But I just really, really love her characters, and I really love like all of her FMCs are like very strong, independent girlies, and I just really like her way of writing. So I'm really enjoying this so far.
I have no idea how this angle is going to be. Alright, I am parking myself outside. I'm reading You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. I know nothing about this except that it is a thriller. So, yeah. I'm hoping it's going to be like a good little palate cleanser. I'm feeling a bit... I've DNF'd my last 2 books, which is very disappointing. And like, I've given them a good chance. Like, the first one I DNF'd, I got 55% through. The second one was 70%, and I was like, I actually just cannot do this anymore. It's pure torture. So onto this one. Started it last night, only got like 2 chapters in. I think it's gonna be a quick little thriller, hopefully just the cleanse that I need to like get me back into good reading vibes. Okay, unfortunately my reading stint has come to an end. I need to make myself look somewhat presentable to go to work. I had good progress. We are 63% in. It's just getting good, so I'm actually going to head to work a little bit early so I can get set up and then like sit down and read while my wax and stuff warms up before my clients. So let's quickly get to work. I managed to get up to 87% at work, and shit started to get like real. Like, the twists were starting to turn, everything was starting to unravel, and I was like panicking. I was like, I need to stop reading this now. I genuinely have I don't know what I think is going to happen, which I feel like for a thriller you kind of have like your inkling. I have no idea. So I guess I'm gonna be surprised either way. Okay, I am done. Right now I'm feeling like a 3-star. Like, it definitely wasn't bad. However, like, I'm not like, yes, you should go read that. I just feel like it was a little bit anticlimactic. Like, it wasn't predictable. Not predictable, but it just wasn't like, it just could have been something like even better. I have no idea what I'm going to read next, but that is a problem for tomorrow because my eyeballs are burning out of my head. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Okay, little update. It is 8:50 p.m. We are currently watching Married at First Sight, but I didn't get any reading done this morning because right after I started, my phone started ringing. My work phone, so I ended up starting work like an hour early. I didn't get any reading done at all, but I've picked back up on Duplicity. I'm 15% through still, and just sort of reading in between the adverts on Married at First Sight. But yeah. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning. People are mowing across the road. Lovely. I am about to get ready for work, so I'm gonna do a bit of reading whilst I get ready for work and do my makeup. I usually just like prop my Kindle up like where you are and go to town on doing my makeup. So, and then I've probably got like a good half an hour of reading time afterwards. I did say this yesterday and my phone rang. So I started work like an hour early because of it. Anyway, I'm gonna do some reading. I still reading Duplicity. See, this is my problem, right? I end up reading books for so long because I get like 5 to 10 minutes to read and I have to try and smash it out. But I'm gonna get some reading of Duplicity done and then head into work for the day, and then hopefully get some more reading done later tonight between dinner and everything and finishing work and maths.
Okay, so it's kind of late. I did start reading Behind the Net, which is the first book in the Vancouver Storm series. I'm actually excited for this. Charlie has read it. She did not really enjoy. However, I keep seeing people talk about this series, and it's a ice hockey series, and you know, that's just like my thing. So I'm giving it a go. I'm actually like really enjoying it. Like, not really enjoying it, but it's not bad so far. And I am 22% of the way through. I read for like a half an hour on my lunch break today at work, and then a little bit when I go home. I'm about to go to bed. I'm gonna read a little bit more. I won't really get too far into it, but that is my current read.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I didn't check in for the rest of yesterday, so I had a very busy day at work. That just seems to be story of my life at the moment. Came home, had some stuff to do, watched maths, you know, all the good stuff. So I did a little bit of reading between maths and like yesterday afternoon, and I've done a little bit this morning. I probably got about 10 minutes before I need to leave for work this morning. So I'm going to do a little bit of reading, make myself a coffee, and then bounce out the door. But I think there's just a very realistic depiction of being a full-time girly and how often I actually get to read, which at the moment is just not very much. Like, I used to smash through 2 to 3 books a week. Now it is genuinely a struggle to finish a book in a week, but we're getting there. I'm enjoying what I'm reading. I'm, you know, picking quality books over quantity of books. So that's also a really big positive, but I'm going to do a little bit of reading for the next sort of like 10-15 minutes, and then I need to get my ass out the door.
Happy Wednesday. It is one of my day off today, so plenty of time to read. I am 51% of the way through. I actually did put this down last night. I was good. I have a cup of tea and I made some carrot cake. And it looks so good. So this is where you'll find me for like the next hour or two. No. Alright. Don't eat the grass. That's my hat! What the hell? Go eat the grass. You're a horse. You're a horse. You just licked inside my mouth. Alright, buddy. Wow. I look tragic. I just finished Behind the Net. I actually really liked it. It wasn't as bad as, like, not that I was expecting it to be bad, but I just thought, like, Charlie and I usually have very similar opinions. But yeah, I actually enjoyed it. The only thing that really triggered me was him calling us songbird, made me every single time. However, gave it 3.75 stars. They were pretty good. That wraps me up for reading today. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna have some dinner and watch TV, and tomorrow I will pick my next read.
Hello everybody, it is Thursday evening. I have got my dinner and I'm gonna do a little bit of reading. It's been a very busy week. Not much reading has happened, but I'm really enjoying this book. It's very fun, it's very smutty, and it's a good time. So I'm just gonna chill here and I'm gonna read for a little bit, and I think it's gonna rain soon, which is beautiful reading weather.
Hello, happy Thursday. It is now the night time. I actually have not read all day, but I did decide on a new read. So I've decided on Promise Me, which is just come out by Sarah Kate. I'm very excited. Is it MM romance? So I'm sticking with the MM theme. I just decided to go for something on my Kindle because I wanted to be comfy in my bed with a Kindle, not a physical book. Because Madeline's got an absolute chonker of a book on her hands tonight, and that just does not look fun to lie in bed with.
It's heavy.
But we've got tea, we've got face masks on. Mine's kind of like all dry. I feel like we should wash them off. Anyway, this is where you will find me. I've literally just started. I'm at chapter 2. Oh, we've also got reading ambiance on. Oh.
Decided to put some chocolate powder on it. Loki is giving the top of a tiramisu. Good morning, everybody. Sorry for how I look. I have been to the gym and everything this morning. I'm very tired this morning and I don't really know why. But I got a bit of reading done. I'm about to start work in about 10 minutes. But I'm at 36%. My name is Love to Mo. Anyway, yeah, 36%. I'm going to do some more reading though, because I do have about 10 minutes till I need to start work. And I think I'm going to start an audiobook. I think I need something because my reading has just been so slow recently that I think maybe an audiobook will be really good. I'm considering listening to Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. I've read it, but I didn't listen to the audiobook, and I've heard the audiobook of it is incredible. So I think I might. I did start it like months ago, maybe like a month ago. I did start it, but I just didn't continue with it. So I think I might like oh my gosh. I think I might restart it.
Oh, she's upside down. Hello, we are back from our little reading adventure at the farm. We didn't really read for long, did we? No. We were just playing with the ponies. But we read a couple of chapters and then we've just gone to the gym and we're ready to lock in for like a solid hour, I reckon, of reading. I am 22% into Promise Me.
Good job.
Nice. Madeline's still got a long way to go. That is a
The font is so tiny.
It is really small.
It's so tiny.
It's a chunker of a book. Well, this is where we will be.
Bye.
Bye. Reading will not be I do have clothes on. Not be continuing because this bitch just like let me know that she hasn't finished Heat of Rivalry. She's got the last episode left, which is the best.
Yeah.
So that's actually crazy. We're gonna go watch that right now.
As discussed earlier, I decided to get back into my Lights Out audiobook. I'm going for a little walk to the shops. It's raining. The weather's a bit gross. Well, it's not raining right now, but it has been raining. And I look like a little boy. The hell? I am 16% into Lights Out. So we'll see how much I've listened to by the time I get back home. Okay, everybody, I have made it back home. 22% through Lights Out. Just up to the part where Ali has finished her like 40-hour shift at work, and Josh is in the car waiting for her. Good morning, everybody. I am currently listening to Lights Out. I'm up to track 9. I have got a full day of appointments today. So I've got my hair appointment this morning and then my nails in the afternoon. It is also Valentine's Day. But with that all in mind, I did so much reading yesterday and this morning of my ebook, Duplicity. I'm 65% through. Not sure how I feel. Probably like a 3.5 star, but I will finish it. Hopefully we'll get it done today, get started on something new. But yeah, I'm gonna go get coffee with my lovely fiance and then go to my hair appointment. It also just will not stop raining at the moment. It's so miserable. Don't actually remember when I last checked in, but hair is done. Came home, had lunch, nails are now done. Went for a walk, and I'm now reading. I am 80%, so we're definitely finishing this today.
Hello. I won't lie. I've done fuck all today except read. It is very gloomy outside, as you can still see. I finished Promise Me. I don't know how I feel about it just yet, so I'm not going to say any more. However, I finished. Maybe tomorrow when I pick my new read, I'll be more, like, have a bit more clarity. It wasn't bad, but I don't know if I really, like, loved it. It definitely fell short for me, but it also kind of did the job.
Hello everybody, it's nearly 9 o'clock and I have just finished Duplicity by Elodie Hart. I think the verdict is it's like a 3 star. I was really enjoying it, and then the last like 20%, I was honestly prepared to DNF it. There was just so many things that happened in it that I was like, it really gave me the ick and made me feel very uncomfortable, and so is the epilogue. But I persevered. I kind of power read the last 20%, but now I need to work out what I'm gonna read next, because I've got so many books on my Kindle and I just don't know what I want to read next. Okay, I think I'm gonna read Unbind by Elodie Hart, which is another book in the Alchemy series. I've read most of the Alchemy series, if not all of it, besides this one. So I think I just need something, again, like quick, spicy, fun, low stakes, before I get cracking into something like Love Letter to Whiskey. I think that's probably cool next on my TBR. But I've got a lot on my Kindle. I've got a lot of books that I need to read. So, and a lot of arcs actually that I need to catch up on. Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning. It's about 7:15. I'm just running to get some coffee for Kyle and I. He's making brekkie. I'm just gonna go get us coffee. Obviously gonna be listening to Lights Out whilst I drive. Plan for today, there's some car racing thing on that Kyle's gonna watch. So, and I struggled to get my steps in yesterday. So I think I'm gonna go to the gym this morning, but just do like a bit of abs and walk on the treadmill to get my steps in, because I don't know if you can really tell, but the weather is still just so miserable at the moment. I was like 150 steps from getting my steps in yesterday, and most of that was pacing around the house. So yeah, I'm gonna do that so you can watch some of that car race for a bit without me being there and not boring me. And then yeah, we're gonna go around to a friend's house to watch the rest of it. So my goal is to try and get as many of my steps in this morning.
Happy Sunday. I think I have decided that I'm going to read after the siren. I feel like it's a good time to read a physical book. I just hate transporting a physical book around with me. Like the convenience of a Kindle, so good. And then like just being able to get comfy in bed, so easy. But I really do want to read this. I really, really, really do. So I am going to sit in my discomfort of reading a physical book. I actually couldn't tell you how long it's been. Look, I have a neck injury. The Kindle, she's just so perfect, like, you know. But I will suffice because I want to read this so bad. I did just write my Goodreads review on Promise Me. I think without getting into it too much, you can go read my full review if you will. I just think second chance romance isn't my favorite trope, and I think it depends on why there's a second chance as to if I really eat it up. I just think my feelings towards it come from like a relatability standpoint. Like, I wouldn't have given Declan a second chance. So I was just kind of like, I'm just not convinced that you love this man enough. So I think that's where my problem came from. I think all the pining and like everything was coming from Colin, and I just think, like, I get Declan's like reserved and stuff. It just wasn't enough for me to be like, I'm about to leave this man at the altar for you. Are you like 100%? It was just a little bit too late for me personally. So I think that's where my issues come from it. But all in all, it was a very great read. Sarah Kate knows how to have a good time. If you get what I'm putting down, the spice. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, gave it 3.5 stars. Wasn't bad. Wasn't my favorite from her. But yeah, so we're gonna give this a go. Very excited. It's another really shitty, gloomy day, so I probably will be tucked up having a good read. This does seem kind of on the smaller side. It's 350 pages, so we'll see how far we can get today. Anyways, I will update you later. Okay, I am reading. I am 35 pages in, and I have just made the executive decision that I will be from now on envisioning them as Shane and Ilya. I don't want any feedback on this cause. Yeah, like, he's got an epic best friend that's honestly giving Kip's best friend, girl best friend, so I'm really just like reusing all the characters in Heated Rivalry. I'm also using my Heated Rivalry bookmark because I just feel like that's just really the vibes, like two rivals who play AFL. It's basically an Australian Heated Rivalry. It is in third person, and I am struggling just a tad. It's not my first choice of POV, but it's actually quite easy to follow along. Sometimes I find some third persons to be just like really confusing. So good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
It is now Monday again. We have circled back. It has been a full week, and I really enjoyed doing little reading vlogs.
So did I.
I really enjoyed it.
When I remembered to do it.
Yeah, like there was moments that I'd been like laying in bed reading for like a little bit, and I was like, hey.
Yeah, it literally, like, I'd be at the most random points of my day, and I'd be like, okay guys, this is what I'm up to.
Yeah, and sometimes like I'll quite literally have like 10 minutes in a little break to like pick it up, and I wasn't gonna just be like, I'm reading for 10 minutes, like.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there was a lot of that. That's why I ended up
Yeah.
gravitating towards an audiobook towards the end of the week, because
Mm.
I was like, I am not reading anything.
so fair.
But anyway, wrap up of the week. I read Duplicity by Elodie Hart. I'm 15% through Unbind by Elodie Hart, and I'm 50% through the audiobook for Lights Out.
Amazing. I actually didn't listen to as much as Onyx Storm as I anticipated this week. I'm just about to finish part 1, so I'm like 50% of the way through. They did just fuck like basically the entire time we were at the gym, and I was lifting my weights like
Gorge.
that was really motivating.
That's exactly what we want.
Then current read is still After the Siren. I'm only about 50 pages into it, but I'm really enjoying it. You're gonna be shocked watching this video. So I read You Shouldn't Have Come Here, which now thinking, I actually did like it. I did. Then I read Behind the Net, which I actually liked, and yeah, you're reading my review right now. Charlie really didn't, but I read your review. You gave it 3.5 stars. So.
I didn't like hate it, but they gave there was a really bad nickname and the whole like music playing thing. Oh,
yeah, that was bad. I wrote
it
that
just
in my
gave me
review.
the ick.
Yeah.
Gave me the ick.
Yeah, so fucking valid. And then I read Promise Me by Sarah Kate, which was okay.
Okay.
Let us know if you liked this style of video, and
we
if
can
you
do
would
more.
like to see more. Yeah, we can do whatever you like. And we'll see you in our next video. Please like and subscribe.
Bye.
Charlie hates when